Ladies and gentlemen, we have more reports now of vandalization of PMP paraphernalia as election grows closer. As you can see on your screen, this is Mr. Mcneil. So let us hear what Mr. Mcneil is saying in this 1 minute clip right here. And then I come back and I give my commentary. Let's hear this.
Graduation in the constituency and saw a number of my sons turned down. I didn't think this would happen in North Trelawney. I've heard about it happening. Certainly Danishka and Andre have had a number of problems, but this seems to be more the norm of today rather than the exception. This is a real problem, and the political ombudsman, the office was put in place to ensure that we moved away from those dark days of the politics of the past. And when I see this happening now, I'm calling on my opponent and the others in the other constituencies, let us stop this. Let us campaign on serious matters like others and the issues that affect our constituents and on the policy that we bring towards resolving those problems rather than to just cheap political antics like this, which serve only to inflame the persons at the base. So I'm calling on them to stop. Let us move forward with a positive plan.
Now, this is my message to
I was just coming.
this is my message to the PMP supporters and the comrades them. We heard Marlin Malawu Fort talk about the election would be delayed if there was a war to start. And we have seen that they have done this several times where it could really start some violence against the PNP and the JLP supporters, where they are continuing to tear down the people and posters. Nobody is troubling the JLP supporters posters them, you know. It's only the PNP posters them being taken down all around Jamaica. Danishka, she's been crying about it in Southwest Centre. Danishka Williams, right? What's his name again? Raymond Price. You know about Raymond Price? Raymond Price his name? From St. Catherine. That's going against Terry Long. You see the video with Terry Long and what him said to the people them. Right? And how him describe the PNP people them. And they've been tearing down the posters them over there. Right? It is a trend going around the whole entire island with the JLP. And nobody cannot tell me that this is not being mandated and championed by the leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party. Because if it was not, they would not be doing it. They would not be doing it. You see happening in Portland. It is happening everywhere. I know Mr. Mcneil here of North Trelawney. Everywhere, even Paul Patmore posters have been defaced. You understand? So it shows that these people are some weak jellyback. You understand? Because if you are so confident in what you have done in the 9 years that you have been in power, why are you tearing down the people and posters? If the PMP was no threat, if the PMP cannot win the election, why are you tearing down their posters? You're supposed to look on them and laugh off at them and say, yeah man, make them waste their money and put up them posters. Because them can't go win the election. We have this luck. Because we have been managing the country so well. We have been managing the country so well. You understand? There's prosperity. You understand? The police, them are get them money on time. You understand? Them are get them overtime money. The nurse, them are get them raise. Them feel confident in the money where them are get. Them have all types of equipment that they need in the hospital. 24 babies did not die in 25 days in June. In the healthcare system. Everything is running perfectly. So we are confident that we're going to get the third term. If you guys are confident, they wouldn't be tearing down the posters. You guys have ruined this country. Point blank period. You have destroyed everything. Every industry. Education is in shambles. Healthcare is in shambles. The roads, then we have a road crisis. You understand? Imagine that healthcare people come down here to do surgery and the AC in the building is not working and that's why they can't do surgery. The AC, really? and a young girl that had sclerosis or whatever them call that. I remember the case. She couldn't get to do any surgery and her parents cannot afford it, and that young lady is in pain up to this day. Why? Because an AC unit was not fixed, right? In the healthcare system. So what are we talking about? What happened to my feed? What's going on here? No, what the hell? You guys can't hear me? I don't know what just happened, but I just froze up. Pamela, how you doing? How you doing? These people are weak, Jellyback, weak. But my message to the comrades them: do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. It serves the Jamaica Labour Party for violence to start because they don't have any substance. If they had substance, they wouldn't be doing this. You understand? I want you guys to bottle up that energy inside of you, right? Of anger, and I want you guys to make sure every single member of your family come out on election day. When that day is called, keep that fire inside you and make sure you put the X beside the head. You understand? Make sure you put the X beside the head come election day so you can vote out these weak jellyback for these types of things that they're doing. Because all they want to do is start a political war and then no election can go on. So they can hold up a country for the next 6 months or next year according to the constitution. Marlene Malahoo told you the agenda. She uttered it out in parliament. You understand? I said God is so good, God allowed the fool to continue to be a fool, where they tell you their plans before they actually do it. And you think we weren't listening and you think we never pick it up? People, be wise. Be wise. The Jamaica Labour Party wants to start a war in Jamaica amongst voters. That is why Andrew Honest was telling people to go out when they were doing a protest against Dennis Chung and go protest the protest. Because he want voters to clash. You know how much people is getting threatened by Jamaica Labour Party? No PNP supporter not threaten nobody online. Only the Jamaica Labour Party supported. I have not heard one instance where a Jamaica Labour Party supporter has been threatened by a PNP supporter. I haven't heard it. Their conduct speaks for themselves. And it's not every Jamaica Labour Party supporter is like that. But a large majority of them are. You understand? And the people that are in leadership in the Jamaica Labour Party, they don't come out and put their foot down and say, this is not acceptable. We will not accept it. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, we are going to lock you up. Anyhow we catch you. Make an example out of them so them know this is something that we're not going to tolerate. You cannot be representing our party and vandalizing other people's posters. If they took a stance like that, they would have some level of integrity. But they will never do it. You understand? Because you have a man like Everald Warmington going on stage and just dropping F-bombs. And interesting enough, Oral Tracy had a take on that about, and he was kind of defending Everald Warmington. I don't want you guys to go for, come for Oral Tracy. I understood what he was saying, his stances. Freedom of speech, he doesn't see it as a bad word, and nobody should be charged, whether the entertainers or Everald Warmington. And I'm saying, well, until we reach that bridge, we cross it, he should be charged now. That's all I would say. No apology does not suffice. He should be charged. But they're not going to charge him because Floyd Green was not charged for no movement day. You understand? He was not charged. Floyd Green was not charged. The DPP said she not charge him. She not have nothing to do with that. The DPP will have all their powers that she have enough. We could have taken up the case and say, we're going to charge you and make an example out of you. We're going to charge you $5 million. You understand? Because you are solely responsible. Imam Bellamy, solely responsible for this gathering right here. Champagne popping, no mask, and no movement day. Everybody else, the people of Jamaica, you only remember these things, I want to go to vote. Keep these things in mind. Don't let go of these things. Christopher Tufton tell the people them say, if they want water, they must take the joke. We must never forget And we must never forgive. It is unforgivable the things that they're doing to the people of Jamaica. Unforgivable. Tell me I tell you that. And if you don't agree, type agree. If you disagree, tell me why. Make we listen, Mr. The experienced Mr. Mcneil, the stalwart again.
Constituency and saw a number of my sons turned down. I didn't think this would happen in North Trelawney. I've heard about it happening. Certainly Danishka and Andre have had a number of problems, but this seems to be more the norm of today rather than the exception. This is a real problem, and the political ombudsman, the office was put in place to ensure that we moved away from those dark days of the politics of the past. And when I see this happening now, I'm calling on my opponent and the others in the other constituencies, let us stop this. Let us campaign on serious matters like others and the issues that affect our constituents and on the policies that we bring towards resolving those problems rather than to just cheap political antics like this, which serve only to inflame the persons at the base. So I'm calling on them to stop. Let us move forward with a positive plan. I will
Mcneil, and that is the message. Don't make them beat on you here. And all I labor at them, I come over the page. As soon as you disrespect, you're getting black forever. So keep it coming. My black finger they can't itch. You remember good. One of them just get black a while ago. What him name? Marlon Richards just get black. Black! Ha! Black! Anyway, we not spend too much time on irrelevant people. Let's go here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go here. Let's hear what the man in the wilderness has to say about this thing here. Let us hear what he has to say about this thing with nationwide.
Yeah, man. Rose, well, sister, good. Yeah, man. Bless, man. Bless. Be there. All right. Maybe we just start with a guy at first. Carry on, so we do general thing, you know. We not do where Big Mama them do. We want to see him Lagan and them a try trick, you know. What them do is spread propaganda and them use bats. A lot. Some want the people them. Because, you know, remember you have some people Lagan, them don't know what is bats. Them never hear about the bats before and all. Them don't know. Them don't know. What's in count? What I'm going to teach you in the day right now. Right? Let me show you what Big Mama come up with on this and now. I'm going to worry about that first. Worry about that. And then I'll show you on the for Big Mama, you know. It's not going to wait. With the foolishness. Alright, watch this. Alright, see there, yeah? Look at now. So somebody going to put up this now. This is what Big Mama put up yesterday. So Big Mama put up, the Integrity Commission has revealed via document table in Parliament that it has closed a probe it had launched into Prime Minister Andrew Owen's statutory declaration. People, from last year, when Chuck attacking about our business, Big Mama, you forgot say the people them come out and tell us say him not cooperate and them turn it to the feed them that want to feed looking at things. Them go to Parliament, what is? So you come with something now for us spin. Where you spin? And then you have the right them and now jump out and say, not the news coming want to hear going into election. Yeah, you want to see the spin? Eh? No, we're going to give back taxpayers there 31 million wasted to frame Andrew Onis. To frame Andrew Onis. So you have some.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
idiot. When Big Mama put out them shit here, then them sit down there, the little nastiness them, and them spin it. The Integrity Commission said this from last year. Justin Justin Pantan, Justice. Him sit down there, man, the one of them, and him say, listen, him want fit looking at it, don't, him table it. Them say, nah, cooperate, and them say, yes, you will have your upon him. And them have the scope for look back on so even more things. But them want FID looking at it, and them want the tax office too. Take a peep. Now that them say last year, people, but right away it starts spin because this is what Big Mama do. Create content. Yeah. Yes. Create content like this. Put it out. And then when you that spin because them a try to them a touch. That voter when them can't tell. Poor thing when they understand. Big mama them all them do sit on online every day and deal with bats. That is the bats. Now I show you them deal with bats. So now I put up some content. Big mama, we have other things, you know. Same like we don't pay on the tax. When they deal with bats and them things, they don't make them chicken up. When you say anytime Big Mama said sit on them about 2,000 people are watching, 2,000 devices are watching one time. That's not equal like 10 times the amount when him log off. Him that see that. So that can equal at the end to you see 10,000 views or 15. That are equal 40, 50,000 views. More. Tell me, I tell you. If you log on with that internet for 2 hours, it equal anything. The more you go up, you're going to the 100,000 or 200,000 thing. Me I tell you. But when them log on, because YouTube control the thing, know who's human being and who's bots. You see them count now, move. So you know, say Big Mama a scammer. See? Let me show you me attack. So when them come out and create them thing, I'm like when people share them and they JLP them share it. And when them dip on life, I'm like everything enough. No, we keep some generating thing in a business. People go watch after do hour, but to keep it real, 100% real. No bogus. Big Mama wanna do bogus on that. What boss the thing to the Big Mama? So you let out bogus things and then you use bats and fees. You're not gonna wear enough.
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.